Michael Jordan is considered by most to be the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. Ever been curious to know more about him? In this video, I'm going to be going over 7 things you didn't know about Michael Jordan. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for taking your time to stop by, but hold up 1 second. Before you get further into this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel with bell notifications. That would be much appreciated. You do not want to miss any of the uploads. If you are an NBA fan, I assure you we bring the most quality NBA content on YouTube. With that being said, without further ado, let's get right into this video. The flu game might have been caused by someone poisoning MJ's pizza. In the famous flu game in Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals between the Chicago Bulls and the Utah Jazz, despite being almost passing out in Scottie Pippen's arms, Michael Jordan scored 38 points and led the Bulls to victory. The game is certainly one of Jordan's most memorable performances, but the flu might not have been to blame for Jordan's sickness. Tim Grover, Michael Jordan's former personal trainer, specified that they were in a hotel and were hungry, so they ordered some pizza, in which Jordan was the only one that ate it. There were 5 guys that delivered the pizza, and he had a bad feeling about it. Later that night, Jordan got sick and crawled up into a fetal position, which he assumed that MJ was actually food poisoned, not having the flu at all. Keep in mind, Jordan was the only one that ate the pizza between all of them. Personally, in my opinion, if it took 5 guys to deliver 1 pizza, I'd be pretty sketched about that as well. What about you guys? Michael Jordan played a cartoon superhero in a short-lived series with Wayne Gretzky and Bo Jackson. Pro Stars was the name of the series, which lasted for only 2 seasons in the early 90s and featured the 3 sports stars living together in a gym and saving the world from villains. Michael Jordan was the leader and the brainy of the group, often explaining long scientific reasonings for plans. Jordan and the other stars would do real-life question and answers alongside the cartoon, but none of the actors provided their actual voices for their characters. A few of the episodes have survived on YouTube. The inspiration for Michael Jordan sticking out his tongue came from watching his father do the same while he worked. When Michael Jordan's father was fixing things around the house, he'd stick out his tongue. His father actually clarified and said it stretched even further back in family history. He went on to say, "As far as I can remember, it originated from my granddad. My granddad stuck his tongue out, and if I'm working on my car or something around the house, I find myself doing the same. It is really helpful with concentrating." I mean, I guess everyone has their own way of concentrating, right? Michael Jordan donated his first year's salary with the Washington Wizards to the recovery effort and victims' families of 9/11. For his first year out of retirement with the Washington Wizards, Michael Jordan was paid $1 million, a sum he gave away entirely. With the tragic events of 9/11 happening just a short time before the NBA season was set to start, Jordan decided to help with the recovery effort. Jordan specified that it was his way of giving back and hopefully aiding those in need during a terrible time. Jordan went on to lead the Washington Wizards in points, assists, and steals for that season. Michael Jordan's jersey was once stolen in Orlando, forcing him to wear the number 12 with no last name. On Valentine's Day of 1990, a still unknown thief stole Michael Jordan's jersey right out of the locker room, just a bit over an hour before tip-off. Unable to recover the jersey and unsure what to do, the Chicago Bulls had Jordan try on a fan's replica jersey, but unfortunately the fit was too small. The equipment manager then came up with an extra jersey, kept for emergencies, that simply had the number 12. It would have to do. Jordan said to the Orlando Sentinel, "That has never happened to me before. It's pretty irritating because you're accustomed to certain things and you don't like to have things misplaced." He ended up scoring 49 points, although the Orlando Magic won this game in overtime. Michael Jordan revealed that Magic Johnson was an idol of his despite having his career thrive when he first came into the league. During an interview, MJ said the following: "I liked him when I was in high school. They used to call me Magic Jordan. My first car had a license plate with Magic Jordan on it. It was a 1976 Grand Prix. There was a little bit of envy because of the way I came into the league. Magic came in with even more flair and even more success. And he should have been even bigger than I was in terms of endorsements and business opportunities. But he wasn't marketed that way, and I was fortunate to have good people. so there was some envy. During my 3rd year, he invited me out to play his summer charity game. We ironed out our differences in private in the locker room and we began a relationship. So even Michael Jordan, who is considered the GOAT, has an idol. Interesting. Starting in November 1990, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls never lost 3 games in a row. Michael Jordan went 8 years without a 3-game losing streak. Although this math has been called into question, Ben Blatt of the Harvard Sports Analyst Collective figured out the insane odds for accomplishing this feat and determined it was 0.2114%, or about 1 out of 500. A more updated math led Blatt to determining that the number might be closer to 1 out of 140, which is still ridiculously improbable. This span included 500 regular season games and 126 playoff games for a total of 626. I think we can all agree that MJ certainly changed the game of basketball. I mean, even LeBron James sees Michael Jordan as an idol. MJ is, in my opinion, the greatest of all time. His stats and play style simply show it. This is just my opinion, by the way. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, so yeah, don't judge me too much for that. You guys can have your own opinion as well, trust me. Seeing a talent like MJ had is certainly a rarity. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really is truly appreciated. If you would slap a like on this video, that would be awesome. Be sure to comment below, let me know what type of NBA content you want to see. Don't forget to share this with as many people as you can, as well as subscribe to the channel with notifications so you don't miss any of the uploads. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.